आज के हमारे मेहमान हैं समीउल हक। इनसे बात करेंगे प्रोग्राम के प्रोड्यूसर सईद हुमायूं कैसर।
Good evening and welcome to Meet a Friend. We get together here, talk to a friend and introduce different kind of people to you. They may inspire you or their life story may help you overcome certain hurdles and things in life. The gentleman joining us this evening and sitting in front of me is Samiul Akwani, commonly known as Samir Wani. He is from Kupwara and there are many things attached to him. He is a resource person and he is teaching others, himself being a teacher. He is visually impaired, but he has studied and he is very good at speaking English with a beautiful voice. Welcome, Samir, to Meet a Friend.
Thank you, myself.
Samir, some time ago, while listening to this Meet a Friend, you called me and you said, who could be part of Meet a Friend? I said, anybody who has done something different. And that is why you are here. We want to hear your story.
I'm a teacher and presently working as a resource coordinator, as you introduced me, sir. And I'm hailing from Drugmulla, which is one of the Zooms in Kupwara district. I graduated from Degree College Handwara, sir, and have studied initially in middle school Drugmulla and then high secondary school Drugmulla.
During your studies, what interested you?
Many things. I love poetry, to be very honest, and sports has been always my interest. But being visually impaired at that very moment of time, initially, it was not the big problem. But with the passage of time, this became an issue for me.
When did it start happening?
As per the doctors, it has been a genetic problem, and they suggest that it is because of the interrelation marriage between my parents. But to me, I feel that it is from 1994 onwards. Although I have met my certain doctors in Kashmir in 1992, that means from last 1992 till 2014, I have been meeting doctors within Kashmir, outside the Kashmir. But I had a feel of it in 1994, I read.
We'll get your story, catch up with that after 1994 also. But here, we start for song number 1 of your choice.
It will be Kishore Kumar in movie Kudrat, Humayun Tumse Pyar Ki.
हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। हमें तुमसे प्यार हम जुदाई का उठाते हैं लोग, जाने जिंदगी कैसे बिताते हैं लोग, दिन भी यहाँ तो लगे बरस के समान। हमें इंतजार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। हमें तुमसे प्यार, कोई और देखे तो जलता है दिल, बड़ी मुश्किलों से फिर संभलता है दिल। क्या क्या जतन करते हैं तुम्हें क्या पता, ये दिल बेकरार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। हमें तुमसे प्यार कितना ये हम नहीं जानते, मगर जी नहीं सकते तुम्हारे बिना। हमें तुमसे प्यार।
Well, that was your choice, song from Kudrat. Any special moments attached to this song?
Not really.
It's a romantic song.
It is certainly a romantic song. The only reason is that I'm a big fan of Kishore Kumar, and one line inspires me a lot. That is, "Tumhe koi aur dekhe to jalta hai dil."
Oh, that's really romantic.
Thank you, sir.
Can you say that about someone?
By present is my wife.
Okay. That's been very frank. We trace back, go back to 1994, when you started losing a bit of your sight.
Exactly.
And then how did you adjust at that time to changing phenomena?
It was tough, to be very honest. It was tough. Initially, I used to read and write properly. There is no such problem. But to be very honest, I didn't like people feeling pity on me that was feeling this problem and this problem, because when I was there, I used to be a good debater, and for many people it was a big ask to be on the stage and to speak, and for me it was a big ask to reach to the stage. I was always thinking that who will carry me to the podium.
And once you are on the podium, then you forget everything. And then you deliver.
Yeah, from middle school to my college level, I think participated in more than 50 debates. And to be very honest, in degree college, Handwara, I alone participated in 40 seminars, debates, symposiums all over Kashmir.
You would have been really good in that.
People say like that, but I do believe I was good in that.
And you used to speak in English?
Yeah, I used to speak in English.
How did you pick this English up? Your English is pretty good.
Thank you, sir, for that. It is, I used to watch news channels, particularly in English, and to me this is, I don't know, within the genes of people in my family, one or two cousins in my family, they are very good in speaking English, so maybe inspired by them, in a sense.
That means you have been a very good listener of English language.
Yeah,
you listened to English and then you picked it up.
I listened to English. I used to read a lot in English, particularly, but not now.
Yeah, I can understand that. Now you listen to English and then you cultivate your own language and improve it. And that's something really good you have done, and you have succeeded in that also, as listeners must also be knowing. When you speak, you have a good voice, good diction, accent is good enough. We are tracing your life. Let's go to your family.
Yeah, in my family, I have my father is there, my mother is there, one of my elder bros is there, and my babi is there. And recently, in 2000, not recently really, in 2010, got married and have got a daughter, Salia.
Good. What about your wife? Is she doing something?
Yeah, she's working in this ICDS department, that's this Anganwadi and
Right.
like that.
We'll talk about her contribution to your life.
Yeah.
Firstly, we would like to know about your father.
He's simply a farmer. He's working in his farms, mainly in his kitchen gardens and all that. And my mother is a housemaker.
Okay.
And my brother is a teacher. He's an elder one, and his has been the greatest contribution in bringing me up, because he was the only source who used to feed me up, and whatever was there, he was there.
He has been an inspiration for you.
Exactly, he has been.
What's his name?
His name is Nasrullah Bani. He's a teacher.
Your brother and your father is a cultivator, a farmer. You belong to a farming family.
Exactly.
And then, as you said, your mother is a housewife. Your wife is with ICDS.
Yeah, exactly.
And here, we move on to song number 2 of your choice.
It will be Ghar se masjid hai bahut dur, chalo yun kar le. It is from movie Tamanna, I think. Yeah, exactly. It's from movie Tamanna.
मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए तो हो वक्त के वीराने में हम सफर कोई तो हो वक्त के वीराने में सोनिया में कोई ख्वाब सजाया जाए घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए तरह रोशनी की भी हिफाजत है इबादत की तरह बुझते सूरज से चरागों को जलाया जाए घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए गम अकेला हूँ तो सांसों को सताता है बहुत गम अकेला हो तो सांसों को सताता है बहुत दर्द को दर्द का हम दर्द बनाया जाए घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए घर से मस्जिद है बहुत दूर चलो यूं कर ले किसी रोते हुए बच्चे को हंसाया जाए
That was from Tamanna, a song of our guest, Samiul Haq, Wani's Choice. Popularly, people know him as Sameed Wani. The songs you have selected, both of them, have good lyrics. As you said, you like poetry. Any poet you admire more?
It is Ahmed Faraz presently. I'm a great fan of Ahmed Faraz. And to a greater extent Ghalib, and by now Ahmed Faraz is the best.
The contemporary poet, exactly. Ahmed Faraz.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever he has written is being sung by so many singers also. So he's popular as well.
Yeah, he's
popular. Has done a lot of good to Ahmed Faraz by singing him.
Yeah, exactly.
We were talking about your family. I said we'll talk about contribution of your wife to your life. We'll come to that also. But here, as you were studying in 8th,
yeah,
you started having problems in seeing things, and then the light started fading. Then how did you study after 8th?
After 8th, my graduation level, I used to study. I could read and write. Although hardships were there, problems were there. At times, you know, sir, in villages we don't have the current, electricity and all that.
Right.
I used to manage it. But after graduation, when I completed my graduation, sir, there was a gap because after graduation I didn't undertook any of the degrees. So when I started thinking of completing my B.Ed, because I'm a teacher in that scheme of things, I mean, in Department of Education, B.Ed is the lifeline.
Right.
So when I thought of making this degree, and I remember an incident. I was my wife. She used to read it out for me. I used to remember it. Then I used to go into the degree college, Kufara. I used to tell every professor that I need a space where there is proper light arrangement so that I could read within the lines.
Right.
And it was my history paper. I still remember the date. Said one of the professors that I need this space. He said, we have made the seating arrangement. We can't change it for you. I said, I have this problem. He didn't change it.
Oh.
And to be very honest, my lines were here and there. It was not because there was very little light in the room. So after that, a principal came of that institution, that college. He said, why are you here? He was knowing me. I said, your professor did not allow me to change the seating arrangement, and that's why I'm here. He said, you changed the row. But at that very moment, I had done some 2-3 questions and could only do 4 instead of 5. But thanks to that professor, he didn't change
He did not give you the space that was required, basically.
Exactly.
Had he given you the right place, you would have done much better. How much did you score in that subject then?
I scored some 60% in that.
You could have scored more then.
I could have, yeah, exactly. I scored some 72% in B.Ed. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Yeah, naturally, you have done well in B.Ed, and then now after B.Ed, as you said, you were teaching already.
Yeah.
You were teaching which class? What subjects were you teaching?
I used to teach English. I used to teach history in the schools, but from that, then I was shifted to the other scheme of things. That's called the resource group we have with DITE, and now I'm mainly teaching the teachers, rather training the teachers in winters and in between the vacations we do have. So in vacations we do have English subject there, history, and at times I talk on different modules like stress management and other things.
Well, you do that to teachers, you teach teachers, you make them improve their teaching faculties, basically.
Exactly.
What you are doing at present,
exactly.
Samuel Hakwani, how do teachers react to you when you teach them?
They are friendly, to be very honest, because they know this guy is suffering from this and this problem. But to be very honest, there are moments when teachers do tease, not in front,
right,
at my back, but I hardly care.
But I think they respect the knowledge you impart, basically.
Exactly, they admire the knowledge I impart. Exactly that.
At present, how do you gather knowledge for yourself?
It's very tough, sir, at present, because at present I'm not able to read properly. Right. I need a standard font, but that's hardly available in the books now.
Is it on computer you can get that font?
On the mobile phones I'm getting it because there's an option of zooming out, zooming in,
even on computers?
Yeah, exactly, sir. But at present, my cousins, one of my cousins who is studying in 12th class, Hariswani, he's helping me. My wife is helping me in gathering this knowledge. And to be very honest, I'm taking a great help from my mobile phones, YouTubes and Google and other things.
Well, your pursuit for knowledge has not been dented by the disability you have.
Exactly not. In fact, I was told by one of the doctors in Kashmir in class 12 when I was in 1998, sir. It was 1998, sir, I think. He told me to stop studying in class 12. I said, that's not possible. I continued and alhamdulillah, it's going on.
Well, that's being courageous. You have been courageous and you have succeeded in getting degrees and being successful. Now you are a resource person, you are teaching teachers. And we'll move on to song number 3 of your choice.
It will be from movie Kante, Yaar Mangiyan Se. It's Sonu Nigam song.
Sonu Nigam, Yaar Mangiya, it's a very good song.
I like it, sir.
यार मंगिया सी रब्बा ते खोलो के तेरी में खुदाई मंग लई तेरी में खुदाई मंग लई यार मंगिया सी रब्बा ते खोलो के तेरी में खुदाई मंग लई तेरी में खुदाई मंग लई मर जान दे मर जान दे किसे दम हो के केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले मंगा कोई भी न मनी जाए किनिया दुआ मंगा कोई भी न मनी जाए किनिया दुआ मंगा कोई भी न मनी जाए कानू रोज रोज दे दे कानू तो के केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले मर जान दे मर जान दे मर जान दे किसे दामन हो के केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले मेरे हवाले यार बिना दिल मेरा कौन संभाले यार बिना दिल मेरा कौन संभाले चीज अपने ही मांगी मैंने तुझसे केड़ी मैं पराई मंग ले केड़ी मैं पराई मंग ले मर जान दे मर जान दे मर जान दे किसे दामन हो के केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले मेरा ये नसीबा है मेरी नहीं सुनता सपनों के जाल ये तो रोज रोज बुनता सपनों के जाल ये तो रोज रोज बुनता कभी सुन ले तू मेरी भी दुआई केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले मर जान दे मर जान दे मर जान दे किसे दामन हो के केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले केड़ी मैं खुदाई मंग ले
Well, that was Sonu Nigam, choice of our guest this evening, Samir Lakhwani. He is a resource person and he belongs to the group Mullah Kupwara. He is visually impaired, but that has not, as I said earlier, also stopped him from improving and learning more and more. That could inspire you. People with sight still don't read and don't want to improve themselves because we have a collection of information with us and we think that is knowledge. Sami, as we move forward, earlier you had said something about your wife, her contribution to your life in your present. Share it with us.
It has been great of her to first initially get married with me, to be very honest, because many questions are raised that this guy is visually impaired and this and that and that. She took it all, and she took a decision that I want to get married to this guy. Number one, that's a contribution. Now, wherever I go, even today, she's with me. Wherever I go, she doesn't shy away from holding my hand. She takes me everywhere. She makes me comfortable. She makes me feel that I am as good as anybody else who is walking on this planet. That's the contribution.
Well, that's a great contribution.
Exactly, that is.
Somebody is doing something for you. You acknowledge it. You respect that also, because she has her own life, also things to do in life and in family as well. Because women have to do more things at home.
Exactly.
And she cares for you. That's you're lucky of you. You have found her caring life.
Exactly.
And while she goes to office, you go to your own office. You teach. She goes to ICDS. So that's during daytime.
Exactly.
When you come back in the evening,
exactly,
you are with family and you are with your daughters.
Exactly.
And then your wife is with you, or she does homework.
Actually, she performs her homework. Actually, the routine is as such that while mentioning the contribution of my wife, I should not forget my friends. I, sir, do have a habit of going out in the evening, and I have a huge, rather a collection of friends who always accompany me. They drop me home.
Okay.
After Maghrib, we perform namaz, and after Maghrib, they are the ones. And usually someone will hold my hand and he'll drop me at home. All my friends, I'm highly thankful of my friends.
Well, you've got a good friend circle, because you yourself, as your nature we can judge now, is pretty accommodating. So naturally, friends you have found, you deserve them.
Exactly. They are there. I always say that they are the oxygen of my life.
Here we put some music into that. Song number 4 of your choice. After that, we'll talk about your choices and preferences in life.
It will be Jagjit Singh's Zindagi Mein Sada Muskurate Raho.
La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la. Zindagi mein sada muskurate raho, zindagi mein sada muskurate raho, फासले कम करो, दिल मिलाते रहो, जिंदगी में सदा मुस्कुराते रहो. कैसा भी हो, आँख नम ना करो, दर्द कैसा भी हो, आँख नम ना करो, रात काली सही कोई गम ना करो, एक सितारा बनो, जगमगाते रहो, जिंदगी में सदा मुस्कुराते रहो. बांटना है अगर बांट लो हर खुशी, जीना है अगर बांट लो हर खुशी गम न जाहिर करो तुम किसी से कभी दिल की गहराई में हम छुपाते रहो जिंदगी में सदा मुस्कुराते रहो अनमोल है खो न देना कहीं इनकी हर बूंद है मोतियों से ढकी अश्क अनमोल है खो न देना कहीं इनकी हर बूंद है मोतियों से ढकी इनको हर आँख से तुम चुराते रहो जिंदगी में सदा मुस्कुराते रहो फासले कम करो दिल मिलाते रहो जिंदगी में सदा मुस्कुराते रहो ला 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 ला.
We played Jagjit Singh for you, and now we talk to Samir Lakwani. As he said, he follows sports. Which sports do you like?
Cricket, mainly.
Any favorite players?
By now, it's Sayyid Ajmal.
Presently, before him?
Before him, it was Humayun. I was thrilled whenever he used to bowl. Yeah, exactly. Humayun has been a great bowler for me.
Yeah, definitely an outstanding bowler. Are you able to see films in television?
I am. By now, alhamdulillah, I can watch television. I can watch any of the programs. Although it's blurred, to be very honest, but I am able to watch. But
you are able to gather what's happening?
Yeah, exactly.
And who is your favorite actor?
Favorite actor is Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan.
And actress?
And actress will be Kajol.
The Khans and then Kajol, an outstanding actor. As you said, Kishore Kumar is your favorite singer.
Exactly.
Anyone else also?
It will be Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan and Rahat Fateh Ali Khan.
We'll move on to something else also. Yes, we are talking about choices and preferences. Is anybody from past acting? Any special films you like or remember?
I do like Anand.
Okay. Rajesh Khanna.
Rajesh and Guide.
Both of them landmark films.
Landmark films.
One by Rishikesh Mukherjee, another by Vijay Anand. You have a tendency of liking classics. Yeah, is it true?
Yeah, it is true. I do like classics.
Because both the films you said, the music you have played, it has a classical, semi-classical overtone to it.
Exactly.
Be poetry, be music.
Exactly.
Anything contemporary you like? Say A.R. Rahman or somebody else?
In music you are saying?
Yeah.
It will be A.R. Rahman, definitely. He's outstanding, I think, to me.
He is outstanding, no doubt about that. Do you listen to radio?
Exactly, I do listen. I'm a great admirer of that gun. It's a knowledge bank for me.
Okay.
Information bank rather for me. And I'm a great listener of this Shaheen. It's I think
from
at times, yeah, from two.
Right. Far does it? Yeah.
At times Sakina.
Any voices?
It will be definitely Humayun sir. And Humayun sir and definitely Sakina. They're two good voices in Radio Kashmir. And to be very honest, one of the programs I have done with you, sir, live in that degree college, Kupwara. I don't know if you remember.
Right.
It was 2003. It is a sports quiz, and I was a commentator there in a volleyball match.
Yeah, we had a festival there.
Yeah, exactly. You had patted me on the back. I still remember that.
That means you were a good commentator.
Yeah.
Commentators you like?
By now, Nasir Hussain and Tony Gregg, late Tony Gregg.
Yeah, Tony Gregg passed. Brilliant, definitely. Your choices speak of a very high standard you are setting for others, while I think Nasir Hussain and say Tony Gregg and others. Given a choice now in life, what would you do in future?
I would like to excel in the Department of Education because I do not want that this visually impaired tag which has been fixed on me should stop my progress in Department of Education. I want to be a good resource teacher. I want to create new trends, new standards for the teachers. And the worst thing with we teachers is that which I have observed over the past is that we are trying to bring the book to our level, not raising our level to the book.
Oh, that's extremely very important. You have analyzed something very good. We have to raise our own level.
Yeah, exactly.
We
are trying to bring the book down. We are not raising our own levels. I'm trying to work on that field.
We wish you all the best and hope you succeed. You strive hard and you deserve your success.
Thank you.
And hats off to your family, friends and wife also. They are contributing to your life, but they are contributing because you also are willing to accommodate and excel. You are not stopping at any point. And as you said, you are not allowing this disability of being visually impaired stopping you from making progress.
To be very honest, I do not want that people should feel pity on me.
Right.
I want, they should have a soft corner for me, but it should not be like that. Oh, he's suffering.
No, they
like
should
that.
respect your abilities.
Yeah, in a sense like that.
Right, and we hope that happens.
I do wish that.
Thank you very much, Samir Lakhwani, for joining us in Meet a Friend this evening. Hope to see you again.
Definitely, sir. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
आप समाप्त कर रहे थे प्रोग्राम मीट ए फ्रेंड। हमारी आवाज़ आप तक